I didn't realize it had started. I forgot to unplug my headphones, so I wasn't paying attention. Didn't realize the first move had happened, the game had started, all that stuff, so. I would love to increase though. Okay, I guess. I don't think I will put the bishop on that diagonal. I don't know if there's much of a reason to be honest. Well, that was kind of pointless. Oh yeah, wait, why can't I block with the knight? Oh weird, it is letting me. It acted like it wasn't going to count for some reason. The first time I did it. I cannot believe I just want to give away a piece. That's just awful, to be honest. I was dumb. I should not have blocked with that. I guess I was destined to lose the knight no matter what, so it really doesn't matter what I do. It's sad that I like to give away my pieces. I don't know why that is, but it's alright, I guess. Maybe I can get lucky. Yeah, that's weird that they decided to think. They didn't need to think at all. They could have just taken it easily. I was dumb. I should not have moved the knight back at all. Maybe getting their pawns out of the center isn't bad. But now I have this isolated pawn, and there's just not much point. In what I've done so far. Yeah, giving away a piece was very dumb, but oh well. So I kind of have to play real people. I really was hoping to play against a computer and test my reading there, but for some reason the board size is different, so it won't show the whole thing if I'm streaming and try to do that. So I don't know. Kind of sad, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of straight, to be honest. There's literally nothing good for me to try to do here. generous. I just want to be down material, clearly. My goal is to fail. I don't know why. It is clearly that, though. I have no skill at all. That's why I'm just giving away the game, not even trying to get to their king at all. I wish I wasn't so dumb, but hey, at least I found a halfway decent move. Maybe I can pick up the bishop at least. That would be nice. Although they probably have a great move that prevents me from being able to do that. Oh, yep. They just do bishop c4. Well, I guess my queen is there. So we trade queens, and I'd get the bishop, and I guess that would tie us up again. So they may not want to go for it, but they just might. I'd love to do a sacrifice, but I'm already sucking, so I can't really afford to suck anymore. I just can't believe I decided to give away a piece and then just give them 2 pawns just to be nice. Rook on the 7th rank would also be very cool, so that's another. Of course, they'll probably just do rook d1, and that would be a great move, because then. Actually, I have both ranks, both rooks. No, if I took the bishop with the rook, they could take my rook and it would be checkmate. That's definitely the move. I see it, of course, but it would definitely be safe for them to do that. So that's just easy. I wish I could have an attack that's actually worth something. I'm just now realizing. If they do that, then there's really nothing I can do. I could take the pawn, of course, but so what if I get a pawn? I'm already down 2 pawns and a piece, so it's not really going to help much. Yep, wow, that's great. I mean, good for them. They actually found the perfect move, so. Wait, is that the move? I might as well think a little bit. I thought. Okay, so I certainly can't take the bishop. If I take the rook, they take with their rook. And queen there, check. Queen wants to go to f7. Okay, let's see. my bishop could block the check if I need to. So that's an idea. But no, the bishop would not be able to block because my rook would be preventing that. So that's no good. Geez, the knight is also very well placed. If the knight wasn't there, I'd be in a little bit better shape. Oh shoot, I should have taken the rook. That was dumb. What is wrong with me? I should have. I should have looked more because I was in a great position and I could have been in such a winning position if I had just done the right move there. It's not terrible, but it would have been a lot better if I'd thought and made the right move. I could have just took the rook. It was hanging, and that would have been checkmate. No, it wouldn't have because the bishop could still go back there and protect them, but I could have been up a rook. That's why I need to think more. Some moves I do, sometimes I'm like, this is a critical position, and I try to think a little bit, and sometimes I just play fast, and that's my fault. I should not have done that. And it's hopeless. I literally can't do anything. I've wasted my one opportunity. Oh shoot, that still doesn't help me. Because the bishop is not defended by the rook. So I'm just throwing away the game. Well, I had my golden opportunity, but I decided to waste the game for some reason. It was an easy victory, and I chose to not win. So that was my own fault. I deserve to lose that, for sure. And even if I don't care about the pawn, I'm still not sure what the best move. This is still a good move to let the bishop out, I guess. It'll also make the pawn capture a lot less meaningful because they can't. Okay, at least we're tied now. That's pretty okay. And an isolated pawn, those two pawns are going to be disconnected from the rest. Nice that they have 3 pawn islands. And I have 3 on one side, well 3 on both sides, so this will be good. I think I can handle this decently. And if they attack my knight, that's okay because I can just attack the queen, have a tempo there. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Oh shoot, well that sucks. I wasn't even thinking about that. So I need to castle, but I wasn't able to. So I'll just have to attack the queen to give myself the opportunity. And after they move, I will castle. That will be good. Wow, did they just totally not see it? I'm really surprised my knight isn't even being attacked. Okay. Well, I feel like I don't run into hanging queens very frequently at all, even at my level. But I got them. $12.75. That was pretty good. Wow, no mistakes. Kind of surprised. I'm not particularly familiar with the gambits, but I feel like that, that went well. It's nice that they said no mistakes or blunders or anything. Queen's Gambit again? Really? That's amazing to me, kind of. Ooh, they're lower. Interesting. I like them not having the bishop pair at this point. Oh, wow. So if I take okay, might not be a good thing in the long run, but I think it's sort of okay to do this, hopefully. Don't have to worry about the back rank yet, because I've still got both rooks back there. They could go for sacrifice, 2 pieces for the rook, which I think I'd be happy with, maybe. Yeah, the pawn wasn't isolated, so it's not. I don't have a choice, I have to do it. Well, they can still put me in check there. If they move to B3, I'm still getting used to the squares, but if they do move to B3, I can block with the bishop, and then I can take my pawn if they want, I suppose. I think I like 2 pieces for the rook, kind of, because I still have the bishop and knight, and so if I can be using those, this could end up being a good thing. Ooh, didn't think about that one, I guess. Huh. I'm thinking about taking the pawn. Is that if I just take the queen, if I don't take the queen, they take the queen, I take with the bishop. I was thinking of rook to c8, but that's probably just really bad. So then they take queen with check, and I take with knight or bishop. That would actually be fine. And if they take my rook, then we just trade off the queens and the rooks. Which actually that's probably good because I have the two pieces for the rook, so if I get rid of one of their rooks, it's probably good for me. But this is also good because it means they don't have another check with the queen right now on the diagonal there, because they're on dark. So the only light diagonal they can go to is c4, and that's not safe with me having the rook here. So I think this is actually a good move. So they want to pin my knight with, well, they pinned my knight, so now they want to move the pawn forward. And that would be sad. So I guess, man, it's defended. The bishop is defended at the moment, so I guess that's okay. Wow. Wow. They are up upon, aren't they? It doesn't look like it. I guess we're tied. Oh, geez, I have to do now, don't I? Oh, wow. So we get down to where we each have a rook, I think. So I move my knight. No, I take with my queen. They take with their rook. I move my knight and attack the rook. Yeah. Wow, this doesn't look very good. Well, it may not be the end of the world, but it doesn't matter. I don't have a choice. Wow. This is just totally forced. I really don't have a choice. I know this is horrible, but I don't have an option this time. But we're kind of just swapping back to the way it was. Trading 2 pieces for the rook, so we're each going to have a rook. Now, if they want to do this, and it's kind of crazy. At least 2 of their pawns are separated. If they have this 4-on-2 here, and I have 2-on-1 on the other side. So their pawns are actually way better than mine, I guess. Might as well pre-move. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, they can't take that, so that's not even a possibility. I was going to pre-move taking the rook, but that would be dumb because I don't know that they're going to take my bishop. That was a pointless pre-move. Haha, I wasn't thinking. Because, yeah, the bishop is the one that could get taken, and it was. Thought so. Okay, so what does that mean now? Ooh, if I move that up now, they would just say check. I can't win this. I'm really bad at endgames. I should have probably gone there, honestly. We could get a draw here. We could just do a perpetual and get a draw. That would be probably good for them. Wow, they were way ahead actually. They have 5 pawns. I wasn't even counting them all. And I have 3, so they're way ahead. I don't know why I thought we were tied. I should have prepared before, not let them get on the second rank at all, but oh well. Ooh, I'm kind of happy they did this, I think. I don't know that I can win, but it can be interesting for sure. Well, even though I'm gonna lose, I always lose at a complicated endgame, but it was a pretty good game. I mean, I guess they deserve it. I don't know why the rating is so low, but it shouldn't be. Oh, that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I'm shit. I can't believe I let them win. That was impossible. I did not have to be stupid, and I did not try. I literally did not try. I just gave up. If I had been smart, I would have won that easily because they weren't awesome. They're a decent player, but, like, their rating is so low, I literally had no reason to throw the game. And I just decided to throw the game because I don't like winning. That's really sad. I should just win. There's literally no reason for me to have lost that. The only reason I did is my stupidity. But they played really well. I was retarded. I should have just not made a bad move. When we had that in-game position, I just decided to let them capture my pawn and queen a pawn. I could have just not done that, but oh well. That's what I hate most about chess. You get to certain in-game positions and you literally must be an idiot. So that's what happened. Wait, is that? Oh, I didn't even realize that we'd started. For some reason, I thought we'd not. Okay, I better get smarter. Although this person's great. The last person just got lucky. I doubt it. Clearly, I want my rating to go down because otherwise I would have won the last one. That's weird. I wonder why they moved their queen out already. That's really, really strange. Hey, I clicked on the bishop and for some reason it acted like I didn't. Now the question is, what do I take with the knight or the queen? I think I will take with the queen. They are gonna castle. I should have known that. Dang it. I guess I figured they'd probably end up castling on that side. I'm way ahead on development, and I feel like I don't have an advantage at all. It just feels like there's nothing here. Where's my other bishop? Oh, I have the two knights, I see. Right. Hmm. I don't understand that move. I mean, it seems like if you sit and calculate things at all, they would have seen that that's a possibility. I'm kind of surprised that I got away with that, to be honest. Da, 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 da. If the knight was out, they'd be fine, but it's not. But, I guess that's one thing I've been learning lately. Everyone blunders, including the masters, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised when I do or when my opponent does. Yep, makes sense. 1273, we're going back up. Hopefully I can actually really go up at some point. That was a good one. They didn't really mess up. I don't really want a rematch. I just feel like it's a good thing to offer that sometimes. Yeah, I was kind of dominating. Already went +1, and then there also would have been. Oh wow, I would. Oh wow, they did it. Nice. I kind of wish I'd checked. It showed 0 mistakes. That really surprises me. Blunders I should be able to avoid, but mistakes, I can see why I would not. Well, I'm curious to see what happens here. That surprises me. I totally expected them to take with the knight. The knight doesn't have another good. It's very interesting that they chose not to. And sometimes I'd like to hear reasoning for things. It would be kind of neat to know, just for my own learning, to be like, okay, is there a good reason that this happened, or was this literally just a mistake? Not too worried about that battery. There's no way they sacrificed the queen just to get an attack. If it was just the bishop-knight combo, I'd be more wary, but I'm not too worried about this. Let's see. I take that ball. Next. I'm a little surprised that it means that much to them just to take that rook. That's a little bit strange to me. Now I don't feel so weird having my bishop on this diagonal. It's not that bad of one, to be honest. And this bishop also protects that pawn that the queen could take otherwise, so I'm feeling okay about this position so far. my god, I'm dumb. I cannot believe I decided to ignore that. That was foolish. I'm sort of not in a terrible position, but it's certainly not good like it used to be. I am surprised they wanted to give me their bishop. That will tie things up again. Even though I was just dumb and gave away a piece, it helps that they haven't castled yet. Actually, no, this doesn't matter. I can get a pawn and trade away my bishop, but I can't really just win, so can't really just win a piece. It's just a matter of blocking with the bishop. I hate when I insist on being down in material. It's really sad. Okay, that was a weird move, sort of. I mean, I kind of get it, but to be honest, I'm a little surprised. I don't want to win, clearly. That is obvious. Otherwise, I would be smart. God damn, my position can't be that terrible, but it is. I suck. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I can't believe I'm going completely defensive. I should just be offensive. There's no reason not to. But I'm just not playing well at all. There we go. I don't mind that too much. I mean, yes, I should have won, but, since I was down a piece, and since I was black, I have to be pretty happy about that, to be honest. I don't mind them blocking their own bishop. That's good for me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Wow, so they were just totally playing around um, my attempt at trying to take the rook there. That's pretty amazing, if you ask me. That was in their thought process as much as it was. Wow, this is not good. And if I was smart, I would have done something different, but I couldn't think of a good move, so I just threw away my bishop. Whatever. I don't care. I'm so dumb. I don't know why, but clearly that is the case. I can't believe I've been so dumb this game. It's ridiculous. Oh well. I guess I'm still not sucking by that much. Only a couple points down, so something has gone right. They're not developing. They're playing terribly. I'm just playing even worse than they are for some reason. Oh, duh. I'm dumb. I don't know why I thought that was a good move. I mean, it's not bad in a way because it gets my queen out, but it doesn't really help. And I was dumb. Now I just trade off everything, and it doesn't help me at all. If I was trying, I would have done something different. I'm confused because I don't see the check. Their pieces are on dark squares. But I am dumb. That's why they did this all. They're still going to be leading even if I fork and take the bishop. So what? It doesn't make a difference. Although it is weird that they let me do the same fork twice. Rook and bishop, and now queen and bishop, and basically the same thing both times. Like, okay, if they didn't learn from the first one, I'll do it again. But it's not really going to help. They're still going to be way ahead in material. Actually, I should just do this for now. Yeah, unfortunately, that was like the most obvious move in the world, so there was no getting out of that one. Give their knight one less square, but the knight's probably just gonna start moving around, and I'm just gonna suck. There's nothing I can do about it. Maybe I should take the knight, honestly. There's probably no point in me continuing this game. I suck too much to accomplish anything. Oh, I'm dumb. That was a terrible move. Actually, it's not really, because I can put them in check and take a piece. Maybe. Nope, I can't, because the knight is defending that pawn, so there's literally nothing I can do. No point in having done that. No chance of perpetual this time because I am sucking. I can't believe I want to lose to all these lower rated players. It's ridiculous. They're probably deciding if they want to trade queens. I mean, of course they do, but I don't know. It's weird to me. Yep, I should have figured. I knew they were going to do that. What? I haven't moved. Why did it make it sound as if I didn't even move? That was dumb. That did not happen. Well, I'm really dumb. I moved the queen and it randomly moved the rook, but I was going to resign anyway. Well, that just proves how stupid I am. I should have at least done my check with the queen. That would have been a little bit less humiliating than to just hang my rook for no reason at all. Whatever. I just want to decrease my rating. I mean, I thought I wanted to go up, but I obviously don't. Or I would. I need to just start being smart. That is a fact. If I can be smart, if I could be smart, I would definitely win more. Okay, here we go. I am going to start winning, I've decided, so it's time for that. If I just use my brain, I will win, for sure. Because all these people are low level as well, it's just a matter of who's smarter in each game, since chess is completely a game of skill. So, we will see how it goes. But I will win if I only decide to be smart. Okay, they are queenside castling. Good to see that, I guess. Knew it. Oh, I could have just taken that with my knight. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Not necessarily, because then my knight would have to move right away. Anyway. I hope they knew about that move. I didn't learn it until I'd been playing for several years, and I feel like most people learn it, but I can't ever know for sure. Okay, let's see. I did not even see that earlier. It's amazing that my bishop is pointing the right way already. Pretty exciting. Yeah, I thought they might not see that. Yeah, that was a really dangerous position for them. Kind of expected that. Like, I was realizing I couldn't move my rook over because the bishop was there. And if it hadn't been checkmate, I might have moved the pawn up one more to block the bishop and then moved the rook over, but this was quicker, so glad it worked out. Wow, 0 blunders and 0 mistakes? I'm really surprised when it says that. It is pretty cool to have those types of games. Alright. I don't play King's Gambit like ever, but I'm going to this time. I have no idea how to do it. I'm just really curious. can't move. I had to move that 3 times before it counted. It was ridiculous. Well, for never playing the King's Gambit, I'd say this is going pretty well. Oh man, don't tell me, man. This is annoying. I was really hoping to cause trouble for them, and I feel like I'm just not. Oh my gosh, the queen is doing nothing over there as of yet. I mean, kind of preparing for the queen trade, but I'm a little surprised. I feel like that's going to be a pretty bad deal for them. Let's see. So if I take the knight, they take with the pawn. Oh yeah, I can't push because there will be 2 pawns in a row there, so that's not good for me. Wow, 1350. I didn't even check the rating until now. That makes me even more excited that this is going well. I mean, King's Gambit accepted. I'm not sure how that would be, but I'm pretty excited that This worked as well as it did. Okay. What is the plan here? I'm just a piece up if we do that. Or bishop take. Yeah, I don't really have anything now at the moment. I feel like at this point I'm just supposed to take this knight. Why not? Yeah, their pieces aren't doing anything at all except for the active knight. I'm definitely taking this. I'm guessing they just want to block my pawn from advancing and their king is super safe after that. I mean, I can't think of any other reason they would have done that. And they didn't even do it. That is shocking. I don't understand. Let's see, if I push the pawn now... Okay, they're not in check. They'd just be in the back row there. Wait a second. I probably should have moved the pawn up and just made them take, but I'm also trying to have them not activate the rook. Okay. I think I did play it right, actually. They really can't do anything. Their queen is completely out of play. Oh my god. Okay, I think this still checkmate. That pawn is pinned to the rook, so that pawn cannot move. So I can just take with the queen. Wait, it's not protected though, is it? I could have, if I had just taken, the king would have taken my queen, and that would have been really sad, so I'm glad I saw that. Goodness. I doubt that there's any way they can stop me now. Well, yeah, if they move the queen up. I was thinking queen f6, but the bishop could have taken, so there really was nothing. And that was just a surrender move, but they really had nothing they were able to do. This is just checkmate. Wow, that was a neat one. I really enjoyed that. Oh my goodness. And so that was really cool. I mean, I've played the King's Gambit very little, so one mistake, one blunder. Still, I do feel like I'm improving. I'm definitely playing better right now. These last 2 or 3 games, I feel like not bad. Wow. Yeah. Well, the sad part about that is their queen was doing nothing for a while. Their rook on a h their rook on a8 was doing nothing, never got in. The other one was totally passive, just defending. I mean, it felt like most of the game that was the case. I think it is easy to it's probably really easy to mess up the King's Gambit. I feel like I've really taken advantage of it when people played it against me before, at least a couple times. But for for that not being an opening I play really, or at least hardly ever, it's interesting. I'm glad I got away with it. Oh, why did I do that? I was probably supposed to capture with the other knight so that I could, or with the pawn so that I could have my knight get out to its natural square, but oh well. I really didn't play this the way I was supposed to, I don't think, but oh well, it's okay. I'm just kind of trying to experiment and do some different openings. Not that it's necessarily going to be the best. Uh-oh, well, it's alright since they're not attacking it. That could have been bad, though. Oh, I don't even know where this bishop belongs, honestly. I would like to learn at least a couple openings pretty in depth because I think it would be interesting to see how that would look. I am glad I decided to start experimenting with other openings. I think that's just really good. Just to try them out and make chess more fun, not always do the same thing. It's just a good idea. So, yeah, I've always enjoyed chess, but I feel like for years I always did e4 and I always did Sicilian as black, and it was just kind of blah, you know? Like, I think it's good that I'm having a chance to try out other things. Wow, I don't know if I have a move right here. It feels like I should do nothing. Maybe queen here. I am attacking the bishop immediately, so if they care about that, then they have to deal with that. And if this pawn ever takes, they... Actually, that pawn is pinned to the king, so they can't take with it anyway. That's the real purpose of moving the queen there. Of course, once the bishop moves, the rook could attack my queen, and that's kind of annoying. So, I don't know. Actually, the pawn won't... Well, 3. They could still do bishop c3, and then I'm in the same situation. But if they were to get off the diagonal, ooh, shoot. I guess I should have figured that they might do that. And I guess oh wait, that's fine, I don't mind that. And now they're just in trouble because if they move a rook and attack the queen and take this other pawn, and it's check. My knight is also defended with the bishop, and I saw that from the beginning. The queen was more of an attacker, but it's always nice to have two defenders in case you have to move one of them. But I feel like their position is kind of falling apart now. I'm excited that I'm actually starting to play better. Really? I'm surprised they didn't attack the queen either. Well, I'll just take another pawn then. And this other one is also undefended. That pawn was a base defender, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Now what? Now maybe I just take the knight. Trade things off because I have such a lead at the moment. And I'm still attacking this pawn, but even if I don't take it right away, it doesn't matter because they're doubled isolated pawns. Ooh, I definitely should move the queen because that's going to get to be a problem. Or should I go there? I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. Oh, shoot. I think I really blew it. Um, let's check this for a second. It looks like, yeah, the bishop wasn't protected. The bishop was protected by the queen, and then after I moved the queen, it wasn't. So they panicked and moved the pawn, but they could have just taken my bishop for free. I mean, I was still in a pretty good position. My light scored bishop could have come out and caused trouble for them, but we both really messed up on that, I think. I don't know what they would have done. That's weird. It showed 0 mistakes, 2 blunders. I wonder if blunder was just hanging the piece. Probably. I didn't realize that's considered a blunder. Mistakes might just be positional, and blunders might be giving away pieces. I should really check out this evaluation sometime and see how that works, because that's probably what happened, to be honest. Wow, 1290. I'm getting close to increasing back to the 1300. So that's kind of cool. I think I might just do one more and then take a break for now. Wow, yeah, I think I really blew that one, but they didn't take advantage of it, so that was nice for me. Oh wow, 1192. This is one of the lower players I've played in a while. I am excited that my rating is increasing. Finally, after having not done very well for a while. Why are they so obsessed with this move? I don't get it. It's not a good square for the queen anyway, because that's the knight's natural square. But they really should have given up on this by now. They can't even make my knight move anytime soon, so it's not like they can trick me into allowing the checkmate. And I can just castle really easily too at this point. I'm just doing other development, because why not? I bet they'll move up the other pawn to prevent my knight from attacking. Wouldn't surprise me at all. But, not really good moves. Yep, that's what I expected. It's a really bad move, but I pretty much expected that, to be honest. They're doing a great job of not getting their pieces out. It's kind of funny, to be honest. Wow, that's the second friend request I've had today. Pretty cool. Man, see, this is why you develop your pieces and stuff. Now my rook just happens to be in a good place, and if their knight moves and my pawn moves, it's check, and I didn't even have to try to plan for it. So I guess that's a lesson in development too. It's like if you put your pieces on good scores, good things can happen. I've seen, yeah, masters will plan. This is a line. This gets this good position, whatever. But like, even if you don't know what the outcome is, it's probably going to be good. And this is a really nice setup. Of course, they can go up a piece here. Yeah, I should have figured they might do that. Hmm. I should have calculated that before. But I can still get the rook, and the king has to move, so they won't be able to castle. I think I like the idea of doubling their pawns there as well. That will be bad for them. You're joking. They care more about the rook than they care about the queen? That kind of surprises me. Alright, fine. I'll keep my queen then. Thank you. I was not expecting that. I totally thought they were gonna want to take my queen, but alright. Honestly, the rook I was going to take wasn't going to be in the game for several more moves anyway. The one I'm threatening now is more crucial to them, probably, so I kind of feel bad. I feel like, you know, it's just, it's kind of too bad. Of course, I'm happy to win, but I also kind of feel bad if I'm doing so much better. Like that side of the board hasn't been developed at all. It's kind of crazy. That's so freaking nuts. Please take my bishop. That would actually be really bad for them. They need all their pieces. But. Oh, they can't take it. The knight is pinned. Well, at this point, I guess it's just good to trade anything I can. Except for my queen, of course. That's pretty much what I expected. I'm thinking about advancing my pawn and trading the pawn and a rook. But I don't. That's probably not. If they take with the knight, would it really be worth taking the knight? I doubt it. I don't know what I should do here, to be honest. Oh yeah, I should advance the other pawn first. I should just play f3. No, f4, and then e5, and that will be a lot better. Unless they make a different move that will help me do what I want to do. Okay, bishop out. That makes sense. They are finally developing their pieces. Yeah, this was definitely the right move. I had thought about doing something else, just advancing the pawn. It was like, wait a minute. This is definitely better. I'm glad the rooks aren't on the same, well, aren't coordinated yet. That can happen soon, but I feel like Man, it is interesting. Their pieces are all together and kind of working together and doing what they're supposed to a little bit more now. So but it's kind of nice. It makes it a little more of a battle. Okay. Well, I'm certainly willing to trade away some stuff here because ultimately I'm so far ahead at this point that it would be good for me to trade. Oh, wow. Did not even take. Very interesting. Okay. Fine. That is actually probably really good for them to not take. That being the case, maybe I should just advance a pawn a little bit. Why not? Wow, they don't have a safe move for the rook, which is kind of sad to be honest. So they might just give the knight away to keep the rooks. It's probably best. I didn't even realize. Oh wait, the rook does have one safe move. They can go to e7, and that would be fine. Yep. Let's see. Now what? There we go. I knew that was going to be a win, but boy, it took longer than I expected. Oh my goodness. One blunder, one mistake. Oh man, I just thought there would probably be at least a missed win because I was dominating so much. It's like I should have. Oh well. I'm glad I still got it. I never thought I had a chance of losing, but oh well. Well, that was good and good for my rating. I'm almost 1300 again. This is really cool. So, anyway, feel free to follow or subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. I'll be on a little later this evening. I'm going to take a break, have some dinner, do some other stuff for a little bit, and then I will be back streaming again later this evening.